Hi Erica, Chris Reed here from Ardor SEO, and a friend of Amy's is a friend of mine, so I put together this short little video to show you just the huge potential you have for your business and your industry. I mean, search volume and this sort of hypnotherapy is crazy. So the first thing I've done is gone over to Google and typed in site-colon in your domain name. And so this shows all of the pages that you have indexed in Google, and they're in the order of Google sees as most authoritative to least authoritative. First thing I can see is that your title tag, you're not taking advantages of your title tags and your descriptions. Title tags are these bits, and these bits are descriptions. And they're the most important thing, is that really tells Google and your visitors what your page is about. You know, having your brand name at the top, it's not that great. You know, if people are searching for your brand name, they already know you and are looking for you anyway. It's much more, you know, every business is there to solve a problem. It's much better to explain what's the problem that you solve, because that's what someone's searching for. And so, you know, you need to be letting them know that that's exactly what you do, is solve that. And also I can see these descriptions here, that's duplicated right there. And that is too. So you have, and it looks like lots and lots of duplicate descriptions. So you're really not taking advantage of the descriptions and title tags. All of these pages don't have very nice title tag set. The next thing is your site structure. So imagine if you sold dog food, right? You'd want to have your homepage, then small dogs, medium dogs, large dogs. They're called silos, or category pages. And then under small dogs, you'd have Chihuahua and Jack Russell. You know, that makes it really easy for Google to understand that small dogs is very important, more important than Jack Russell. And it makes it very easy for users to find what they're looking for. You know, one thing that's counterintuitive with Google is the more pages that you have indexed, the harder it is to rank any of them. Because you have what's called a domain authority, and then that pushes down through all of your other pages like a waterfall. And the more pages you have, the least domain authority each one gets, which is later called page authority. And so pages like this probably shouldn't be indexed at all. Where if we keep looking through, I'm sure there's probably others, but certainly you need to be making sure that Google understands that your silo pages are more important than every other page. So yeah, your site structure here is not great. So we've got some tools to look at traffic. And so if we go over here and see over to a tool we have called SEMrush, you can see that you rank for 724 keywords, but you're only generating around 160 visitors from those. That means that you're not in the top 10 on Google for the vast majority of them. This year, over the last 2 years, and you have jumped up significantly from, well, not a big start to getting around 170 visitors. So it's a good progress, but there's lots more work to be done. So if we look here, we can see these are the keywords that you rank for, and these are the positions. So there's quite a few on the front page, but then we quickly fall off. And so there's a lot more that you're not ranking on the front page and just not generating any traffic for. So if in fact this keyword here, Shannon Wallace, is generating 11% of your traffic. This other keyword, hypnosis while sleeping, 14% of your traffic. So those two keywords alone, and you're looking at 25% of your traffic. So if we go and rank the keywords by search volume, we can see here's the position, here's the search volume. Oh, excuse me. And we can see like the keyword hypnosis, 110,000 searches. That's huge. And you're number 99. So that's not impossible to get. If you're in the top 100, you can get to the front page. But it's much better to start with the low-hanging fruit. So up these other ones, like sleep hypnosis audio, you're number 41, 880 searches. I'd probably start with things related to that, things that you're close to the top 10. Another way that I've ranked them is by cost per click, because the cost per click means how much you would pay per click if you were to buy that keyword on AdWords. And generally, the higher the click, the more valuable the keyword. That's why everyone wants it. And if we look at these sort of keywords here, like this one here, self-hypnosis audio free online. You're number 19, so close to the front page, and it's, that's $10 per click. And so if we go and look at that keyword, self-hypnosis audio free, the top 10's easy to dominate. Like, only this one has a HTTPS. So, HTTPS is a trust signal for Google. It means that you're a much more trusted site. So most of these don't have. This is the domain name rather than internal page. So this is domain name as well. Like, it's much better to have an internal page ranking for these sort of long tail keywords, as the page can be much more specific. But if we click down to where you're ranking on page 3, this page is not optimized at all for self-hypnosis audio free online. Your title tag's not set for that. Your description's not set. So just doing some little things like changing your title tags and your descriptions, you'll jump forward for keywords like this, get heaps of new traffic, free traffic from Google, and so much of it. So you already know who I am, so I won't tell you any more of that. Well, I'm the CEO and founder of Ardor SEO, and we specialize in driving traffic through the power of Google. But we know that at the end of the day, no one really cares about search engine rankings, and they don't care about traffic. They care about customers, and that's exactly what we focus on, making sure the people that are looking for your products and services find you and take action. So if you'd like to have a call, just click the button below this video. It'll pop up my calendar. Just find a date and time that works for you, book in a chat, and we're going to have a call. Anyway, I hope you found that valuable, and say hi to Amy. Cheers. Bye-bye.